Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, was established in 2002 in the wake of the September 11th attacks. Donald Trump, in his 2 terms in office, has made widespread use of the agency, often with high public visibility. ICE deported more than 600,000 people from the US in 2025. A further 65,000 people were in detention as of November last. ICE officers have limited powers of arrest compared to regular law enforcement. They can stop, detain and arrest in public non-citizens suspected of immigration violations, but can only enter a home with a court warrant. And they can only arrest US citizens for certain criminal acts such as assault or obstruction. The opaque nature of ICE's operations has been widely criticised, with many people deported without due process and the whereabouts of detainees often unknown for several days. The agency has also deported documented immigrants and even several US citizens. ICE's use of force has also come under the spotlight in recent days. ICE personnel may use force under the Constitution, federal law and Department of Homeland Security policy, and they can use non-lethal force to make arrests or protect safety. But lethal force is only allowed in cases of imminent threat or serious injury. The killing of Renee Good in Minneapolis on January 7th has been defended by ICE and by the Trump administration on the grounds of self-defense, something witnesses and activists strongly dispute. And one legal expert says there are fears that ICE officers are not being subject to appropriate oversight.
Definitely, I think there are a lot of communities where ICE enforcement has been stepped up are concerned about the level of activity and whether or not that activity is being appropriately supervised and whether or not officers are acting consonant with their training and policies in the way that they're conducting themselves.
ICE officers have met with protests in many cities in the US where they've been deployed, protests which have increased in intensity in Minneapolis since January 7th, and the state on Monday filed a lawsuit to block a wider ICE deployment in the state.